He was first captured in 1993 in Guatemala, sentenced to 20 years in prison in Mexico for drug trafficking and murder. Escaped in a federal maximum security prison in 2001 by bribing prison guards. A combined reward of $8.8 million from the Mexico and US were the information leading to his capture. And in 2014, he was arrested in Mexico. He escaped prior to formal sentencing in 2015 through a tunnel under his jail. Why did the prison guards didn't know about it? Joaquin Archibaldo Guzman Loera, commonly known as El Chapo, is a Mexican drug lord and former leader of the Sinaloa cartel. He is considered as the most powerful drug trafficker in the whole world. Born in Sinaloa and raised in a poor family, he was physically abused by his father. He also learned to trade drugs through his father. The tunnel was made by El Chapo's men. They can hear the vibrations of any vehicle passing above them, wary of their work because one wrong move might give them away. They are 30 feet underneath the prison's main yard with a little chance of being discovered. After several months of secret digging below, they can't take any more chances, especially when they are near to their goal, the prison cell of the most famous drug kingpin, Joaquin El Chapo Guzman. With nothing but pickaxes and shovel, El Chapo's men tunneled for months, through solid rock with great caution and limited equipment. They move as fast as they can. All work would go much faster if they have modern equipments like boring unit and jackhammers. But with the noise that modern equipments would create, they might get caught. They began by constructing the two small homes as a cover for their escape plan. They constructed the house as close to the prison as possible. The homes never have a wrap brick outer shell, because no one will actually live there. It would be just a cover for their real intentions. Due to his history of escaping prison from time to time, his crew is facing incredible pressure. Mexican authorities could transfer El Chapo at any time to another prison to prevent any possible escape plans. Every digging the tunnels took to get to their boss was another day. The entire thing could be a waste of time, because when El Chapo is transferred means they have to attempt a completely different escape plan. Also, the unfinished buildings were beginning to draw attention from local officials and curious villagers alike. Why would someone build a building and leave it unfinished? Their time is running out and the pressure is mounting. 16 months after his prison stay, El Chapo's men not only reached him before any prison transfer, but they wound up breaking through his exact cell. Officials are impressed with the tunnel that El Chapo's men constructed, because a tunnel that sophisticated would take 18 months or 2 years to be finished. It is reinforced with wood paneling and a generator that pumps fresh air to keep the tunnel oxygenated. Under the ground, they used rails and motorcycle to push two carts that were filled with dirt back and forth to give his men space. El Chapo would ride on that same motorcycle and quickly escape to gain his freedom. On July 12, 2015, in the middle of the night, the sound of metal scraping came from under El Chapo's shower. Inside the cell, a friendly face greeted when his men popped free the ceramic bottom of the shower. Wasting no time, El Chapo ducked into the tunnel, climbing down 30 feet to the bottom of the tunnel. The tunnel was only wide as to El Chapo to stand upright. Few feet below, El Chapo boarded a small motorcycle that is fixed to the metal tracks. After 2 minutes of joyriding under the tunnel, El Chapo climbed into the empty shell of a house, which his men have been working for over a year and a half. El Chapo climbed into a truck with clean clothes and gained his freedom. After months of his escape, El Chapo would be caught again because of his bodyguard's carelessness that were spotted by locals, and also because of the reports of heavily armed men. Mexican officials put the house under surveillance and intercepting communication, saying that grandma or aunt is coming, which the authorities realized to be a high-value target. 1 month later, Mexican officials raided the home and killed some of El Chapo's men. Via a secret tunnel, El Chapo and one of his senior lieutenants escaped. Popping up a mile from the safe house, they stole a vehicle at gunpoint, though it is immediately reported to the officials. After the alert, the federal police discovered the stolen vehicle and arrested the two of them. El Chapo wouldn't go without a fight. He would always try to buy his freedom, bribing police officers, offering them money, homes, and even jobs if they let him go, because he knows how easily corruptible officials have been. El Chapo would not escape from Mexican prison again. 2 years later, any hope of escaping are gone because Mexico approved the extradition request to the United States. In U.S. custody, El Chapo faces life in prison. He will solely be remembered as a sobbing mess as he begged US justice for leniency. If you made it to the end, we suggest you follow for more upcoming videos.